Hello, this review is for the Amazon Basics laptop backpack for up to 17-inch laptops. The name Amazon Basics might make you think that it's basic, simple, not, maybe cheap, but it's not. This is really a great product. It's made of a very strong material, and it's got padding all throughout, which makes it a really nice backpack. So right from the start, in the first compartment, it's nice and padded to protect your front things. All right. Mainly here you have you have your pen slots, other little pockets here. Maybe you put your phone, some business cards, external hard drive, your power cords. Then there's another bigger pocket here without any dividers, and it comes with a nice little carabiner. Okay. The next area is a little more narrow. So it's not quite as wide, but it goes all the way down. And it's not as deep at the bottom. Maybe about an inch or so at the bottom. So it's for less bulky things. The next area is nice and big, very deep, very wide and deep all the way to the bottom, and it's probably got about a 3 to 4 inch bottom on the middle compartment, the third compartment. And it's got these cloth little tabs attached to the zippers. And the last compartment is where you'd put your laptop in the back. Of course, the back is padded, but also the front area is padded in front of the laptop. Then you have a nice pocket here, and once again a nice big deeper pocket over here. Goes all the way down, and it's also about 3 to 4 inches at the bottom. And in between here is a smaller little pocket in here where maybe you'd put in your iPod, earbuds, other peripherals, smaller items. All right. Then on each side you have a mesh pocket with elastic on the top, and it holds only a 20-ounce bottle of water. Okay, so if you've got a big coffee mug or something like that, it's not stretching much more than this 20-ounce bottle of water, but still, so you've got one on each side of the bag, so that's nice. And of course you've got all kinds of areas where you can expand this, because like I said, it expands really nice. It's got a lot of room in here. The padding, where it's important to have padding, is in the nice handle, nice and padded. Of course, the shoulder straps are very thick and padded. The back area, very nice and padded here, and in the lower back area. Now the reason why I had no choice but to give this a 4 for me, okay, is because I do have a 17-inch laptop, and actually I measured it, and it's 16.5 inches, and a 16.5 incher barely fit. Okay, the first corner fits in fine. The other one is a little bit of a tighter fit, and I don't want to have to go through that every single time I want to shove this in, when I'm going from client to client. But this is the deal breaker for me right here, where it's stretching against the fabric. The padding stops right here. So I've got this much of exposed direct hit possibility impact, and then it's pushing here at the fabric. I'd give it a year before this completely looks, maybe even a couple of months before that is completely worn out, probably a year before it tears through. So for me, this doesn't work. But otherwise, if you have a 15-inch laptop and lots of books to carry, it's lightweight and strong. And I'm really sad that it didn't work out, because this is a really good backpack. So that's why I gave it a 4, but otherwise, if it weren't for that little bit there, it would be a 5. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.
What's up guys, this is my review of the Amazon Basics 17-inch laptop backpack. It is a very good backpack for the price it comes at and has a lot of pockets. I use this daily to take it to my office, and I use it to carry my oversized Dell Precision MX 6600, which is 17.3 inches and weighs at an incredible 8 pounds. So I'll show you how well it fits into the backpack, but let's take a look at all the pockets that the backpack offers. Up in the front, you have a large pouch that I use to carry my power bank, glue stick, stationery, pens, visiting cards, headphones, my earphones. So you have a lot of space to carry all of your knickknacks up front. And then you have a second zip that I use to just carry some towels and my office ID cards and some paper napkins. Then you have the third zip. Actually, there are so many zips that I don't even use this one right now. And then on the fourth zipper up front, you have a small pocket that you can use to carry keys or something like that. I used to carry some pills and my office RSA IDs. And then the main largest compartment that is used to hold laptops. So it does have a laptop sleeve and a large area to fit in other stuff. Now what I found with my 17.3 inches laptop, if I show you its diagonal measurement, the 17.3 is for the screen, but it is around 19 inches across overall. So what I found is that this laptop will not fit in this sleeve, but it fits well enough over here. So here's what I'm going to show you. It's just the slightest bit of shoehorning, not really that much, but it fits very well. And you can see it has swallowed my huge 17.3 inch laptop with just a slight protrusion at the two edges. I think this is good enough for the price that it offers. That's because the build quality is fairly good. It is certainly not a JanSport or a Case Logic quality, but for the price that it offers, it is very good and it does look attractive as well. I had no issues wearing this on my back, even with the 8-pound heavy laptop. It didn't hurt my shoulders too much. It is well padded. Only thing is that this is a stiff back. It is not flexible. Overall, I really do like this backpack. The only downside that I didn't really like too much about this backpack is the weird shape that it takes. This section is supposed to expand as you put more stuff into it, but as you can see, I do not have that much stuff to put into it, so it looks kind of odd, squishy over here. I wish this had a more better rigid shape, but that's a really small nitpick. Otherwise, I really do like it for what it offers, and it fulfills my need completely. I do recommend it.
Salve a tutti, sono Geco. Oggi vediamo lo zaino per computer portatile e non solo, Amazon Basic AB103. È uno zaino nero con alcuni dettagli arancioni e linee bianche catarifrangenti, descritto da Amazon con le seguenti caratteristiche. Design multitask con scomparto imbottito per laptop, per computer da 17 pollici. Tasche a rete laterali per bottiglie d'acqua, scomparti organizzativi per penne, chiave e cellulare, spallacci imbottiti, dimensioni interne 30x11x44 cm. Gli spallacci imbottiti regolabili Amazon Basics rendono il trasporto dello zaino più confortevole anche quando contiene i vari dispositivi. Tutte le cerniere tranne quella della tasca piccola presentano doppi cursori, come è possibile vedere. Vi è un manico sulla parte superiore per alzarlo o trasportarlo con una mano. Eccolo qui. Presenta delle fibbie laterali che, se sganciate, permettono di sfruttare completamente la profondità dello zaino. Andiamo quindi a vedere le tasche. Questo zaino ne ha 5. La prima, la più grande, è alta 44 cm e larga 30, ed è la seguente. È quella che contiene una tasca per notebook fino a 17 pollici. Io ne ho uno da 15,6 pollici con uno spessore di 4 cm, ci entra tranquillamente, e imbottita sul retro per proteggere il portatile. Ha inoltre una seconda tasca per tablet o comunque mouse o altri gadget e una tasca per libri e quaderni. La seconda è una taschina alta 12 cm e larga 18, l'unica con singolo cursore, che permette di portare caricabatterie, fazzoletti o altre cose di dimensioni abbastanza ridotte. La terza tasca è alta 42 cm e larga 30 ed è questa. Sempre per contenere quadernoni, libri, eccetera. La quarta tasca è alta 38 cm e larga 25, stessa funzione. L'ultima tasca, la quinta, che è imbottita nella zona centrale, è alta 30 cm e larga 25. Presenta 4 spazi per blocchi appunti oppure calcolatrici, uno spazio più grande dietro, alloggi per le penne e un gancio per le chiavi. All'esterno, sui lati, vi sono delle tasche in rete alte 18 cm e larghe 9 per tenere bottiglie d'acqua, e un taschino sulla tracolla sinistra che dovrebbe contenere un telefono a detta di Amazon, ma in realtà è inutilizzabile a tal scopo. Ci potrà entrare al massimo un piccolo lettore MP3. Come vedete qui dietro alle spalle è presente un tessuto che permette di traspirare